All right, here we go. We're going to reopen the doors to the Hal Hole Saloon, where everybody knows your name, and we will wrap up our 2 hours of getting together with the Hal Raisers on this Thursday, the 19th of February. We're actually on a check of the behind the scenes of the Foxhole Morning Show here on 103.9 The Fox, Flint, Michigan, USA, home of the formerly crappy water, and we are international when we get on these live streams. Like, well, Finland is here. Back again in the form of Rapsuka. Welcome back to the Hal Hole Saloon, where everybody knows your name, where Chris is also joining us once again. Morning once again to Chris and to Tina and to Linda. That's Thelma and Louise, who have both arrived once again. So is Eric. Back again to the Hal Hole Saloon, where everybody knows your name. Sit on down, and if you need a refill on your beverage, we'll be glad to help you out there. 2.5 fireballs. Rapsuka wants. How many fingers am I holding up? How many fingers am I holding up? Rapsuka. Here now, happy Sunday, is Sly Man. He's had already too many of whatever the hell we ordered. We didn't even order a drink yet. Okay, one, you got it. We're good. All right. You want a sausage, egg, and cheese McGriddle, Chris. Okay, we'll see if we can fire one of those for you. Very good. Tina sees a blank page. Blank page. Sly Man needs 3 fireballs. One of those days. One of those days. Okay. Coming right up. Coming right up. Now, I got to tell you right at the start that while we were over on Twitch, we managed to complete the latest crossword puzzle. It is done. We have completed the latest crossword puzzle. Linda keeps thinking it's Friday. Now, with that in mind, tomorrow will be Friday, and we'll be here doing our weigh-in about 7:25 on Facebook. See if we can get down toward 210. Weight we're starting from is 226.8. 226.8. Dale is the first on our winners list. You can possibly be on it if your guess tomorrow is closest to what's on the scale. I got to tell you something else, though, about what's coming up.
Lightning strike behind a tree in Mason, Michigan yesterday that was on MLive that shows purple lightning. Purple lightning striking behind this tree near Mason is what the thing says on the MLive site.
Have you heard of purple lightning?
I had not, but I'm seeing the pictures here, and it's a real thing. It's almost pink.
Yeah, kind of like a violet pink.
Yeah. This was from these crazy thunderstorms that they got yesterday, producing the first hailstones of the year just south of Lansing, Mason, Michigan area. And I'm seeing hailstones that are the size of golf balls.
I think they had some of that hail in Fenton as well.
Yeah. Yeah, so there's a great story Mark Torgrosa has up on MLive for that. Purple lightning and hail in February is what you're looking for. We just experienced some seriously weird winter weather, according to Mark. And I'm seeing these pictures, and they are pretty phenomenal. In, like I said, golf ball size hail. And I imagine there's some damage in Fenton. I'm looking at these pictures. Cars have been covered with hail in Fenton yesterday.
You know, if you need a good body shop, Fenton,
Yeah.
Susky has one.
Yeah, good point by you. Apparently the
Rachel, welcome to the Hal Hole Saloon, where everybody knows your name. What are you drinking?
that was more marble-sized hail, but even smaller than that. But
Let's drink to Prince Andrew today.
Yeah, enough to do some damage.
Yeah, that would do it, too. There was estimated, the largest hail estimated at 1 inch in diameter. Officially, that's considered severe. And severe thunderstorm warnings were issued for these thunderstorms yesterday. Severe thunderstorms in Michigan in February are very rare, according to Mark, aside of the fight now going on between Old Man Winter and Spring, he said.
Yeah, we had definite thunder and lightning in Davis, and right around 5:45, and just a little bit of hail.
So you didn't see any purple lightning, did you?
No, but that first flash,
Right.
Because I hadn't been watching the weather, so I didn't know. The sky did look
Yeah, Prince
bad.
Andrew is
It was
rested.
cloudy, but not bad. And that first clap of thunder, 3 dogs skedaddled straight for the house. They were like, Mom, it's February.
Yeah. 103.9 The Fox, hello out there.
Hey, Johnny, I was listening to your comments about purple lightning and also the off-ball side hail. Yeah. Maybe what they ought to do is talk to Davison, because years ago, well, not all that long maybe. They had big hailstorm come in, and I've seen simple cars that look like golf balls.
I remember it was like 2020 or 2021.
Yeah, we did. That was all over the area.
Yeah.
Davison got the worst of it, but there were. I work at Susky. I don't know if I mention that often, but we had just piles of those cars sitting in our parking lot waiting to be worked on and waiting to be checked by insurance companies. But yeah, that was all over the place. Yeah. There was some bad hail. We get it occasionally here, but what happened yesterday was kind
Not usually in February.
not exactly.
Yeah.
Not in February, but we don't usually get purple lightning. I've heard of purple rain, but no purple lightning. Apparently that's a thing. It's 8:15.
Yeah. Okay, Linda's going to come back. I will tell you that what's going on. Good evening, Mel, who has rejoined us here in the Hal Hole Saloon, where everybody knows your name. Did we give you a beverage? I'm not sure that we got you going today. Or if we did, we'll give you a refill. Yeah, purple lightning is what it's called. It's a meteorological term, I guess, because our guy here in our area referred to it as that, and it was in our vicinity, one of our towns nearby, yesterday. We had kind of a rotten... The whole morning yesterday was just dreary, lousy, dark, rain all day long. Jacko refused to go outside for like 2 extra hours because he won't go out in the rain. He will not. I gave him that chance when I bought that slicker, that rain slicker, when he first got it. Never. Threw it out 5 seconds later, and we've never been able to get it back on him again. So he won't go out in the rain. So he waited until the rain stopped, which it was about noonish when it did. And then after that, the afternoon was nice, dry, and for the most part, it was fairly bright. Sun came through. Not real bright, but it was there. Much different than the morning. White wine from Mel. All right, coming right up. You bet. We'll get to the traffic, and I want to tell you guys about what's going on in a number of instances. Oh, I tell you what, let's tell you first of all about the fact that Friday next week, tomorrow, of course, Friday, we'll do the next weigh-in. But Friday next week, I heard us doing a promo, and I'm not in on the station promotional meeting, so I don't know that this is going on. But I guess next Friday we're doing a radiothon for an occasion. We do a couple of those a year. And if we do that, that means that we won't be doing a live stream. That would be a week from tomorrow, because normally I need my phone to be able to monitor the station during the radiothons in order to be able to do what I need to do on the air. So that would be next Friday. We're going to get more on that probably by tomorrow. I'm going to be able to tell you more about that, what's going on. But it would appear like next Friday we're doing a radiothon. Not tomorrow, but the following Friday. Check what's going on with the traffic here. Like and subscribe, please, if you haven't yet done that. We're getting here one viewer at a time toward that 1,000 that we need to be able to go right to YouTube Live without having to mess with Prism Live. So, Rachel, what are you drinking? Welcome to the Hal Hole Saloon, where everybody knows your name. We're all raising a glass to Prince Andrew this morning. Yep. Okay, iced coffee for Dale, who is the only one right now who's listed on our winners list for the weigh-in. We'll see what goes on tomorrow. Looks like we're doing all right. We have no crashes or unusual delays to slow you down, no weird stuff in the road, and even if there was, we're not being told what it is anymore, it appears. We will tell you that if you happen to run into a problem that's going to slow everybody down on the roads, that we ask that you let us know at 810-230-WRSR. That is 810-230-9777 to be a traffic tipster right here on 103.9 The Fox.
Traffic is service of the Detroit Red Wings. Want to score the latest and greatest Red Wings merchandise? Check out Shop Hockeytown for new and fresh styles that the whole family will love. Gear up and visit shophockeytown.com. Today as we get into some Queen right here on 103.9 The Fox.
Rachel's been busy with this Andrew bombshell. Gary is English too, Mel said. Mr. Mel is English. So he keeps an eye on what's going on there as well. He keeps an eye on what's going on there as well. While we were over on Twitch this morning, Mel was born in Liverpool. Mr. Mel was. And Rachel is an Anglophile. That's what you call the Royal Watchers, Anglophiles. Royal Rachel. What is it you want for him? Rob Suka's going to buy you a drink, Dale, but I can't tell what he means. One partio drink. Unless you're talking about party drink. Jason is here. Welcome to the Hal Hole Saloon, Jason, where everybody knows your name. And thanks for stopping in your travels. I don't know where you are today, but glad to have you here. Step on up to the counter. Order your favorite beverage or maybe even a light snack. We can take care of you. And I can tell you that while we were over on Twitch earlier, we managed to complete our puzzle. The crossword puzzle that we've been working on for several days is now done. Looks like. And the words that we were looking for that were spelled out by the shaded squares was chamomile tea, which was a beverage often said to calm the nerves. So the puzzle is a done deal. That one is. We must turn the page and do a new one. We're going to start a new one now that we've got the confidence of knowing that you guys are really good at this thing now. Knew that you would be. Knew that you would be. Want to start a new one? Yeah. Now, Rachel would have known that one. We only had 3 letters to fill in to finish this one yesterday. Now we're going to move on to this one. And we have taken care of all of the outer edge letters to get you started. That's how we do that. Let me if I can do this here with one hand. This is really cool trying to do it this way. Crap. Hang on. Hold on. See if I can try to do this. I got to do this with 2 hands. I would have thought that using a paper clip was going to be this freaking complicated. Okay, got it. Yeah, already filled in. The one that we've been doing for about the last week is the one we just finished. Maybe if I do this, maybe this will help. Now, why the hell is this? Hang on. This is really harder than hell to do when I'm trying to get pinch some pages together at the same time as using a paper clip. Sounds like it's complicated, but it shouldn't be. All right, there we go. Now we're done. Now we've got it. What is a partio drink, Rapsuka? He doesn't want alcohol, so don't corrupt the young man here, Rapsuka. Dale does not want alcohol. If he wants like an O'Doul's or something, we can do that. I got it. We got it. We managed to figure it. We got it. We took 2 hands, though. It's the reason why we have opposable thumbs. Rapsuka says this is a safe drink for you, Dale. It's not alcoholic. It's not alcoholic. All right, let's get started with this one. We're going to start here with, let's start upper left corner. We'll start right down here. We started with place for a top gallant, which we've got already as mast. So we're going to go to the next one. 5 across, which is that tie over there. We got that one. Now we've got 8. That was TGIF, which was end of the week expression. Now let's start down to here where you guys have to start making it happen. It's going to start with number 12 across, analogy bit. Analogy bit. Starts with an I. I, blank, blank, blank. 4 letters, analogy bit. It's 4 letters in length. That's our first word that we need to come up with. We can also go over to 13 across and look for that clue, which is grand finale. Grand finale. 3 letters, grand finale. See if we can figure that one out. 3 letters, grand finale. You're going back to this one with, what did we say that was? It was analogy bit for 12 across. The word is, in fact, I-S-T-O is correct. Is to. Is to. It's actually 2 words. It's is to. Rachel says end over here, and she's right. Good job. All right. Now we're getting, look at that. Real quickly, we've gotten those 2 out of the way. End. And make that an E there so we can see it. Okay? There you go. Now, Move over to 14 across. 14 across is black and white ocean predator. Black and white ocean predator. 4 letters, ends in an A. Black and white ocean predator. 4 letters, ends in an A. Eric says orca. Yes. Rachel says orca. Yes. Look at that. Orca. Orca. Robsuka had the right word. Spelling was incorrect, though. All right, now we got to go to this one. Here we have something that goes from, well, as I say, coast to coast. From 15 across all the way to the across, which is a T that's waiting over on the other side. Let's see what this one is. All the way across. The 15 across, or yeah, did I say 15 across? It is the clue. Efficiently brief. Efficiently brief. And it is obviously more than one word. This is a phrase. Starts with an S, ends with a T. Figure out the letters in between. Efficiently brief. This one's almost like on, what is it? Wheel of Fortune. Kind of. You got to go for this one as a phrase. Oh, and by the way, the end of this, when we're done with it, the shaded squares are going to spell out some foods popular at breakfast. Tina thinks stick to the point, which is a good guess. Not quite, but that's getting on the kind of route that we're looking for. It's a multi-word here, a phrase that starts with a T, ends S with a S, and ends with a T. Succinctly. No, this is actually going to be more than one word. This is actually a phrase. This is going to be more than one word. Tina was kind of rolling toward that by giving me 3 words on the way there. Not enough letters. That's correct. It's not enough letters. Okay, hang on. We got to go to the air and find out what they're doing, and then we'll pick up on that again in a minute here. I think you can get this one. This one I think you can get.
Breezy day, 47 for a high. Tonight, rain and a little breezy down to 41. Then tomorrow, rain is likely till probably late afternoon.
Stay on point.
Turns into a chance of snow.
Another good guess, but not quite.
Yeah. Well, it's just a chance of snow, and there is no real accumulation.
Again, the clue is efficiently brief.
47 degrees mid-morning tomorrow, and then drop to 39 for the rest of the day, and it'll be a gusty day too, with winds up to almost 30 miles an hour. So Saturday.
You're kind of getting us on the right track here, Tina.
39, and Sunday morning.
It ends in a T, yeah.
Then mostly cloudy skies at 34 eventually on Sunday, and I looked ahead.
Starts with an S.
Wednesday of next week will be the warmest. We're going to start out around low 30s and then end up in the low 40s at some point.
Okay.
By Wednesday at least. Now that's the long-range forecast, and sometimes those are actually very inaccurate. We do our best though to keep an eye on the trends. The trends tend to be right. It's the temperatures and the arrival when these different systems come into view that often changes. Currently, we're sitting at, I think it's 35 degrees. Let me check here. Yeah, 35 still with fog and mist reported throughout the area. 103.9 to Fox. And
It's not too bad out here on Miller Road. It's pretty clear.
it is, too. So we've got one more big prize to give away here. We got a Blue Line Donuts gift certificate. And within the next 15 minutes, you're going to get your chance at that. Stay where you are. Download the Fox app now.
Okay, we now have a shot at it from Eric. Rachel wants to back that up with short and sweet, and that's exactly what it is. Short and sweet, even though the actual answer here is the longest one on the board. Short and sweet. Short and sweet. There you go. Which gives us kind of a real good head start on some other answers. Let's go down to this one. Let's see if we get one more letter to finish number 10 down. Number 10 down. Wine bucket, e.g. Wine bucket, e.g. ICE something. Rob Suka says iced. Close, but not quite. Need a different letter than a D.
What's the last thing on your mind at this time of year? How about hot summer weather and cruising the lake in a new Sea-Doo switch pontoon?
And we're going to make this one the last word that we get today. ICE something. The clue again is wine bucket, e.g. R is the last letter. It is the last letter. ICER. There you go. That's it. And that's it for the day. Thank you very much. We got a real good start on this one. ICER is our word. That is how, look at that. We've gotten the entire top three rows done. We will continue Monday. We probably won't have much time to do it tomorrow. So yeah, that's probably right. We'll be doing it Monday. So it is closing time here at the Hal Hole Saloon, where everybody knows your name. And thank you very much for your attendance and your attention and being here today. We will come back tomorrow morning after you've had a pleasant, peaceful, productive Thursday. And of course, follow our regular Monday through Friday schedule, which next week will probably be Monday through Thursday because of, as it turns out, I think we're doing a radiothon a week from tomorrow. That being the case, we wouldn't be able to be doing our live stream because I need my phone for other stuff. All right, so have yourself a pleasant, peaceful, productive one, as they say, and we'll come back here tomorrow morning, starting on TikTok at 6:30, and then after that, we'll run the gamut from Facebook to Twitch to YouTube and jump on in here for the rest of our day and close out the week. So, again, glad to see you here. In 5 more minutes, we were here pretty much on time. Orca, have a good day, says. Okay. We'll see you guys tomorrow, okay? Okay.